A red balloon drifts lazily before you. Like a child, reach out to grasp its string. The lazy string writhes in your grasp, leaps and constricts around your forearm. It twists and tightens, the sticky, sinewy strand, and it pulls. The earth falls away from you. You ascend toward the angler that laid this trap, toward the Twilight Zone. Howdy, y'all. How are y'all doing? Happy Hump Day. Unleashed, thank you for that raid. Draco, good to see you. How are you doing? Y'all are doing well. Having a good hump day. Nice, relaxing day. Yeah. Sorry, just playing with some things at the beginning of stream while that intro music was going. I think I've got a couple things working now. Maybe. Potentially. Oh, but I hope you're all doing well. Doing well. Woo. It's a good one. Oh, man. I don't know about you all, but God, this week is taking its time. Taking its time. Oh. Hump day for twerk day? The same motion, but in reverse. I mean, could. Although, yeah. I mean, you could have a twerk Tuesday or a twerk Thursday even. Doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. How are you doing? Oh, let me get this going for you. Yeah, it's true. Tacos are sacred. They are. They are indeed. Oh, welcome on in. Eating some taquitos? Perfect. Excellent, excellent. Oh my goodness. So, another short stream today. I am a sleepy lad. So we'll be figuring some Pentiment out before. I think I have the things that were not working last stream figured out. Possibly. Potentially. Well, I'm glad y'all are doing well. Oop. Yeah, that's fine. All right. All righty. All right. Oops, don't need to minimize that. Okay. Oh, I can close this. That should work. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, Unity should work. All right. Speaking of which, I mean, I kind of wanna get this. I kind of want to get it started, get it playing around with it, see how it's doing. Let's switch on over to that view today. Camera's still thinking. Okay, that didn't change. Interesting. Okay. But the game is loading, or it has loaded, which is good. Oh, let me go back to options. Let's figure this out. How we doing sound-wise? Yeah. Oh, come on. Sound can come down just a tiny bit. Especially that, those strings really go loud. Sure, Draco, sure. What's up? I hope everyone had a fine Valentine's or fine Singles Awareness Day. If You celebrated. Oh, no problem, Unleashed. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Gamefly still exists. I mean, I only had a Gamefly subscription starting in like 2015. I tried it out for a year. It's a service. It feels a bit it feels a bit redundant now. Nice. That sounds like a good way to spend that evening. Which one did you prefer more? The original or the remake? I haven't seen either. But I did see a lot of My Bloody Valentine things posted in relation to yesterday. Nope. The original? Nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and allow that through. Okay. With the 70s, yeah. Gamefly, not Valentine's Day, gotcha. Yeah. I used Gamefly to try out like some PlayStation 4 games because I was mainly an Xbox gamer for a while. And still pretty much am. I just prefer their UI better. And I tried out some like launch titles and things for the PlayStation that I missed out on when I eventually got my PS4, and didn't miss out on much. That's all I'm saying. Most of those games went back unbeaten. Oh my goodness. I wonder if they've changed their model. They kind of have to, because now they have direct competition in like the cloud streaming space, which is got the conveniency and the selection. Yeah. Oh, plus, yeah, pre-owned sales. Yeah, something that still happens a lot. Exactly. That, which is not something that you see as much. I mean, like movies, you can go to like half-price books, like a used bookstore that just has multimedia as well, and you can get them there. But it's not like you can go to like Target and get a used movie, like you can go to like, at least you could go to GameStop and get that. I don't even know what the hell GameStop's up to these days. Yeah, especially with worse internet. Yeah. They definitely had its heyday. It's still way better. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Oh, Metroid Dread, $30. Oh, interesting. I wonder if their shipping rates get better or worse when Nintendo decides to go go on their own and do their like whole we're cartridge based now again. Oh. You have noticed something. Oh, interesting. Something positive about the new PS UI? I mean, the 4 and the 3 just threw me, and just in not a good, not a fun way. So many things. Also, the fact that you can't turn off, or at least you couldn't turn off a PS4 when it was turned on just by hitting a button. And I know that because my PS4 bricked itself when I unplugged it because I had the TV occupied with something else and I needed to turn it off. Because I was playing games on my Xbox and my PS4 turned on for some stupid reason, and I couldn't get it to turn off without also switching the HDMI over, and I didn't want to do that, so I just unplugged it. And I've never forgiven Sony for that since. Now bricked itself. Well, it blew up its own. It corrupted its memory. Oh yeah, Gold has never competed with PS Plus. I mean, it was really just to have something. What you really, yeah, what the if you're paying for Gold, you're doing it wrong. You need to just get Game Pass because it's night and day better than anything that anyone else offers. And I mean, what has come out a lot. One of the like only. I mean, it's interesting, but it's common sense, right? That from the Activision Blizzard merger, Blizzard Microsoft merger, it's been we now know in writing that Sony is paying to keep things off of Xbox and out of like Game Pass and things like that. So that's one contributor to it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not cloud gaming. I'm not playing anything on a mobile device. I'm just not. I absolutely despise mobile gaming for anything other than if it wasn't explicitly developed and is interesting and only available on a mobile device. That's the only way I will use mobile gaming. Oh, but let's pop on into one of this game. Ooh. Oh. Uses stylized fonts and writing effects that may be difficult for some readers. Easy read font option improves legibility by disabling some fonts and writing effects. Let's see. Yeah, I want easy to read fonts. That monastic script is not easy. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I mean, they admitted to it, but it's like we knew that was a fact. It's no great revelation. Anyway. I mean, I still prefer Xbox anything. If I'm going to play a game on a console, yeah. If I'm going to play a game on a console, it's going to be an Xbox game. I don't even care. The only reason to play a PlayStation game is or the only reason for me, like if it's multi-platform, Xbox. No brainer. If it's PlayStation only, then I'll play it on a PlayStation console. All right, have a good one, Unleashed. Press down. Ooh. Oh. Mary, hi. How are you doing? Happy hump day. Enjoy that lurk. We're actually playing the game today. Oh, I hope you're doing well. It's cool. God, this game is beautiful. Oh, I love it. It's neat that the game also started with erasing the book, starting from a blank slate. Look at that dog. God. Imagine spending all that time and effort copy in this day and age, and then getting red line notes back, like misspelled that, move that here. Like, god damn it, editor. You couldn't have done that in the manuscript phrase. An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. Let me know if that sounds a little bit too high. I'm just watching the levels. That bird might be a little too chatty. And the abbot said to me, Andreas, that sound. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum. Bit high? Okay. Bring that whole thing down. Okay, that seems better. Yeah, okay. Well, let me know if that's not enough. Prime, 6 hours. What? April 21st. 15, 18. Let's see. The ambient one, what? Nah, I just wanted to bring the whole thing down. Yeah. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Don't encourage me. Devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. Either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Still a hair too high? Okay. No. Wait, that's not up. No, wait. That's weird. That doesn't need to be very loud. That's not too bad. Yeah, what is ambience? Just the water. Yeah. I think we'll just go with that. 'Cause that's present for me without being overwhelming. Okay. Bring the master volume back up just a tiny bit. But yeah, those birds. My lord. Let's see. I apologized and said I'd be more mindful. I said, it's not my fault that God made me this handsome. I ignored him, which is what the comment merited. It now perfect. That's what I'm going for. Let's see. Let's go Vane. Saint Grobian. Ooh. You're insufferable. Alas, This Christian faith views desire less favorably than I did in my time. Oh, perhaps this longing for you will instill in them a greater appreciation for beauty. That's interesting. Right? Try telling that to the abbot next time, Andreas. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will finish both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Wait, I'm flirting and I'm about to be married? Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Okay, that makes sense. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? Blasphemer. That's what my brother said in his letters, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. A small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Oh, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. It's growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. Here you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. I don't know, your majesty. Well, I can always dream of this place, your majesty. Oh yeah, it's just red because it auto-selected it. Okay. I can always dream of this place. Think of the Princess Bride. Oh, I didn't see that until far too late. So that's not that's not what my brain auto completes. I think I saw that 5-ish years ago for the first time. Of course, if you are not here tomorrow night, I pray you will be somewhere as pleasant. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. Oh, fuck yeah, we're partying on a boat. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. Tag yourself. I think I'm this guy. Ow! At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. He's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. I will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. See, I was a little bit annoyed and like nonchalant earlier with him. It will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. That's no way to think about it. You need to stand up for yourself. And not get stepped on by these fools. Gah. Ooh. Love the ink splatter. Would you please stop? Oh, my other foot. I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish, Andreas. hell are you? Oh, good morning, Ursula. Guam Adur. Time to get up. What? The Baron. Few more pages back to the Abbey. Huh? Whoa. Whoa. I love that. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the Abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. They had Oriums for everything. Okay. Well, the WASD? Yes. I really should clean this up. That's quitter talk. Whoa. The Picatrix. Key of Solomon. The Heptameron. Oh. Prior. Errands? Ferns? It keeps giving me all these books to read. Yeah, right, straight to bed. Ooh. Adder. No. You. Clara? Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually. Thank you. Yeah. We had a great dream about getting stepped on by fools, I guess. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey. I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Otto the Abbot? Otto stopped by? Yes, around dawn. Jesus Christ! That's early. Oh, still talk. Here you are, Andreas. What? Did I just get paid underneath the table? What? Too kind to you. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we? Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? Oh, shit. Okay. And if we raised it by 2 groschen? I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes for the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. Wait, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. Ooh. Be generous, Andreas. You can spare the money and we'll ease their burden. So this is Beatrice, my... better. my better angels. You must take the consequence of inaction into account. Socrates. As useful as ever. Thank you. Grobian. What is this shit? Don't they pay their taxes every year? Why is this failing on you to fix? I mean... Can I spend the money? I guess I can spare the money. If I can, then I will. I'm gonna be out of here soon enough anyway, so really, what does it matter? Besides, I'm a freaking artist. I'm just fine. That's fine. On the other hand, she might think she can keep asking me for advances on rent. Well, I mean, if you need to give an advance once, and they're like, hey, can you give another advance for the other 2 months of rent. It's like, one was enough. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. Right, I suppose that's not out of the question. I think I can manage that. Can't promise anything. I'll see what I can do. Well, Wait, were these taxes unexpected? That's underlined. I don't know if I can click that. Yeah, right? Right? This is the one I want to select anyway, but Peter is underlined. Okay, cool. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Most likely Peter. Dude's got a cool hat. You know what? I can get in on this for the cool hat. Okay, that's good to know. So clicking on that does give you more information. Yeah, which is neat because obviously he knows, our character Andreas knows who Peter is, but we don't. That's a neat way to provide information rather than just bumbling around. Oh, God bless you, Andreas, and may St. Luke watch over you today. Speaking of St. Luke, how's your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Venerance allows me to work on my masterpiece. I'm just going to say that seems odd, but I guess it's a reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master, but I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after all. Or after. Be a little cheeky. A little too much fun. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know now that this is what I want to do. I like that. The conciseness and definitiveness of it. This will be remembered. Shit. Not many people get to decide that. God damn it, game. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's all a work in progress, you know? It's fine. It's fine. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say. God rest his soul. Now, I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. And we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Oh, of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. Oh, damn. Okay. Talk to Eva. Hello, Andreas. Oh. Oh, okay. That's all I get. She's done with my shit. Done talking. Okay, yeah, it's just upstairs. Yeah. I got that far. I love the page transition. Oh. Hello there, Peter. Andreas. Okay, that's all I get. Ill Peter. God bless ya. Ah. Andreas. Oh, yes. Yes, Andreas. This weather's been god awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Where'd my cursor go? Yeah. Were things very different when you were young? These damn kids and their new weather. God damn. Old man shakes fist at, at clouds and blames it on children. Eh? Well, of course, they wouldn't know how to do anything now. No one follows the old ways anymore. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Perchta to keep the skies clear. The weather's fair, or the weather fair. Matthias knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the white lady's name was on our lips. Damn newfangled clouds. I know, right? These RGB strips on our clouds. Damn kids. The church banned all observances of pagan gods, Ill Peter. God, just having ill in your name? Pretty sick. That's sort of old custom. I thought St. Moritz protected Tassing. You think that spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? I mean, that's a given. That's a little bit too altar boy. What sorts of old customs? They took out acid rain and replaced it with RGB rain. The cyberpunk future, yeah, the cyberpunk future that nobody wanted. The kind that scare away witches and keep spirits from calling storm clouds over our farms. The saints were the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Ranning Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. Like the old widow Ottilia. I won't mention that to the abbey. What do these traditions entail? Yeah. When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house. And never go back the same way. That way, the witches don't steal your soul. Of course, witches can't turn right. Oh, how interesting. I should go. All right. God bless you. Try washing out the blue, right? Whee! Oh. Oh, Big George. Morning, Andreas. I guess that's why they do call him Ill Peter. Not because he has, sick beats, but because he just can't stop coughing. Morning, Big George. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still on the field. He had a big rock with the plow. It took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Sunday fun day. Right. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no? No, that's me. Huh? Just smells like fresh alpine air to me. While I was running, I was just crop dusting everybody. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your wander year before you came to Tassing? Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Press and hold confirm. To confirm your choice. Like, press and hold, confirm your choice. That didn't seem right. Basil. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel in nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Low Countries. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones such as Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Italy. Yeah. Oh, confirm. Italy. Florence for a while, but Venice and Milan as well. Italy. No wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there too long. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? And how long have I been here? 10? 15 years? A decade? A lifetime? I don't think I have that long, Big George. What'd you spend all that time in Italy doing anyway? Well, other than art, I mean. Gentlemen never tells. Since this one was selected, to see Rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. I like the pranks. I don't want the fistfights. Businessman, Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. God, no. Bookworm. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Craftsman. Andreas lives to work and dedicates all of his time to his art. Hedonist. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Rapscallion is interesting given that he can't stand up to himself or stand up for himself. To the abbot. He doesn't would like a word, right? The time to bring out the electric sanders. I think that's what he used. Let's see. All this time to his art. That makes him kind of one note. Although, I mean, I don't know how one note someone would be in this time period. Businessman, I don't know if I want that. I want the pranks. I want the pranks. We're going Rapscallion. Getting into trouble. I got involved in a scheme or two. A bit of mischief. More than a few brawls. Street fighting is a sort of pastime on the Italian peninsula. Just a little fun, really. Sounds like a strange way to pass the time, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get going. Now I've made George uncomfortable. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. George, let's go. Dad's already acting like I'm talking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Big George. Town Commons. I think that's where I want to go. Go anyway. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Smack that thing. Hey, you stop yelling at those horses. Oh, Martin, please. Can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Smack him with the stick. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Ah, morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Martin, idiot, you going to help him? Should I offer to help? Perhaps helping others also helps us. It allows us to feel useful and take satisfaction in our work. That idiot Martin should be helping them. Yell at him and give him a good scare. I mean, yeah, we do kind of need money. We did just pay in advance for rent and then got our rent raised. But the game said that would be fine. I'm worried that there's no Beatrice option here, and that by selecting one of these, the next time we have one of these, I'll only have the Grobian option left, and I don't know if I want that when I get to the Abbey. Games never lie to us. They don't. They are 100% truthful all the time. Yeah. Wait, that's presumptuous. I'm not close to the family. Let's do it. Let's try it. Martin, idiot, are you going to help them? Mind your own business, asshole. Martin, that's enough. And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Oh, look, there's something going on up top of Stenauer's place. I mean, that's what I was paying attention to before. I thought the sheep thing was just normal. Who's on that horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin. But Lucky is giving him an earful. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding, when Johann pulled his pants down, knocked 2 of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. You think he's a noble? He looks really rich. God damn it, Martin, stay out of trouble for once. There's a lot of blaspheming. That's interesting. What, Aunt Hetty? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course. See you later. Why does that have an X on it? Help your aunt and your cousin, alright? Eat shit, Andreas. Oh. Going on. No, okay. Endress. Oh, Andreas, good timing. Give a moment to lend me a hand. Ah, sure, why not? Wonderful, I've got too many irons in the fire. You know what they say? Or rather, shoes. Horseshoes. I miscounted how many I put in. Now I need a hand. I'll overheat, and I won't be able to work the metal. Here, take the shoe tongs. and put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil, and I'll hit them with the hammer. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Hey. Yeah. Good, good. Next one. Whoa. Okay. Faster. I'm trying to. It's very sensitive rotating this. Ah, well done. See? Short work. Thanks for the help, Andres. I don't know what I was thinking doing all those at once. Should be nice to have someone help me out here every day. Have you considered a child? Getting a child and taking them out of the air, as it were. And just having someone always be a child helping you. What about an apprentice? Yeah. I have. None of the boys in the village seem interested. Keep at them. I bet you could get Bert Drucker. Those Druckers. Ha! Klaus would have my head if I did. If I tried. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. See you in Otto by the Abbey guest house for dinner. Until then. Fire! Hendris Schmidt's smithy. It's so much smaller than the ones the Abbey uses. Whoa! He's one man. Don't shame his smithy. Duck. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, having kids to help out was not unusual. That's for heckin' sure. Oh. Can I do that? No. He just seemed like a single man. So asking him to get kids, it would seem like an odd thing to be. It's like, have you considered, finding someone, getting married, and having a child? 3 easy steps. Church and Druckers. But how you use it exactly? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's just where I'm clicking. Gotcha. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey, another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. Really need to see these new woodcuts. I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. No, I did not say that right. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from Witchamania. Adventure stories of questionable moral repute. Your sloppy typesetting. Oh, damn. We don't need to come at Klaus so hard. You mean, the abbot just is not a fan of fan fiction. Can't get behind it. Adventure stories of questionable moral repute. He doesn't mind those so much, actually. He is into erotic fiction. I knew it. I knew he was lying. No. As long as I don't get too carnal. Ooh. So, supper tonight after Vespers? Of course. Thank you. Great. I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. Fuck yeah, we already got dinner plans. God bless Master Mailer. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It is going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Hint, hint. Good, good, Andreas. I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Oh, I stayed up too late. I was partying and getting into fistfights. I stayed up too late on Saturday. I don't want to get into an argument with him about this. Would going to church on Sunday be... Oh my God, be such a burden, if not for his sake. Consider it for your own. A man has many duties. Father Thomas should appreciate how hard you work to help the Abbey. This asshole can't make you go to Mass. To hell with him. I mean, I'm already doing so much work for the church, god damn it. Appreciate it. Most everyone in town works hard, though. Yeah, but not everyone works hard for the Abbey. Yes, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise I'll make it this Sunday. I do, but I've been working on sketches late at night, and I don't want to give him my excuse, so just throw that back at me. I'll sigh. Andreas, do you think I like these silly little things to people? Wait. Do you think I like saying these silly little things to people to get them to come to Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Tempting just to be little gremlin, right? Master Mailer, this is Lorenz, Baron of Rothvogel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Ah, well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, it has a certain charm, commonplace to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's diet. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Did you touch the Emperor? Can I touch the part of you that touched the Emperor? Please. Oh, briefly. But he was sitting for a portrait at the time, and I totally photobombed. If you look carefully at his new portrait, I'm in the back. Just kind of going like, ooh, ah. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. That's why I very quietly and loudly said, blurp, 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 blurp. Neither of them laughed, and it really hurt. Oh, doing a new groove. How was Venice, my lord? I lived there only a few years ago. Hot damn. Whoa. So fascinating. God damn. Okay, so they segregated the city. Wow. The city's artists are still producing wonderful works. Titian, in particular, is a god. Blasphemous. No offense, Father. Of course. You're not trying to guilt him into coming to church on Sundays. I can see how it is. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Hirsau. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit. Of course, I see the poison worked well. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed. By good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Hessiae he was reading during my last visit. How fortuitous! Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal here. Ah, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough for to discuss passings past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gernot, and I have come to check on its progress. Oh my lord! If you've come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mailer here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. Fake it till you make it. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey scriptorium. A Nuremberg artist working in an Abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Give me those fresh deets, my dude. Of course, my lord. It would be an honor. Well, I'm already late to the Abbey, but I suppose it's all right. Surely my lord would find little entertainment or companionship in me. No. It would be an honor. Wonderful. It is so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Oh shit, is that going to interrupt with our dinner plans tonight? Hope not. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What's he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We will see you then. Michaelis. I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mailer. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. I was hoping for this, not hoping for a goddamn dinner invite. Shit. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth, I came to my vocation later than my brothers, or my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years. At Erfurt. Erfurt, wonderful! The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave and brilliant man. What? You say you've even met him? Did you? You must tell me. Ah, no, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they've even read his list of 95 theses against the church. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. Oops. Back in. Did not mean to click on that. Yeah. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. Yeah, let's not get defensive. Why are you talking about my education? He's a baron. He talks about whatever. Ah, no, my family is merely wealthy enough to provide me with all of the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle to Cicero to Ficino to Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come. No Socrates, I noticed there. He was before Aristotle. All right. I see. Just so you know, Baron, I have Socrates in my head. He tells me things. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is as well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but I didn't finish. Oh, that's a shame. What was your area of study? What? Theology. Andreas has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects. Imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured systems of laws that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Medicine. Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine and illness. Slap a leech on it. Yada yada. I don't. Theology would be nice, because it could allow me to get the upper hand on a couple things with the abbot. Imperial law is interesting. The fractured system. Let's try Imperial law. I'm kind of curious what this will unlock. Law. I suppose I thought I could practice in Nuremberg. Never had much interest in the subject, honestly. A bit dull for my tastes. Besides, the Empire is such a mess of jurisdictions. Bavarian law, Oranish law, Franconian law, nonsense. I'd rather use my money to pay someone who studied the nonsense than learn it myself. You could pay me. If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Curse you, Lorenz Rothvogel. Perchetta's dog. Tearing you to pieces would be too kind a fate. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? The fuck you do last time? That's the lady who believes in the old ways. You're fucking up, my dude. What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Really not. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium. Yes? Did you have a favorite subject? Latinist. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can easily recall sentiate antiqua, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic Empire. Then why I keep going emperor? Logician. Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications of information as he receives it, is adept at spatial analysis, and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Occultist. Andreas knows a soul-endangering amount, theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. That would explain my interest in the local towns or local places' customs. That's an interesting way of spelling knowledge, by the way. Heavens and earth. Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movement. He is also familiar with various plants and animals from study and personal experience. An orator. I think I skipped over this one. Andreas excelled at rhetoric in university. He's a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Hmm. That's interesting. I actually am kind of leaning towards maybe heaven and earth. Talking about constellations. That seems really cool. I love studying the natural world, my lord. Both the heavens above and the wild spaces around us. Formerly, I studied as much astronomy as I could. It's incredible how much we've learned from the Arabs and the Greeks. True, but even now we continue to discover more about what we can see within the celestial sphere. What began as pagan myths to explain our place in the world may help us understand our place in the heavens. And this may seem foolish, but I spent a lot of time in the wilderness learning about plants and animals. Really? Did the libraries of Erfurt not have enough herbals to satisfy your curiosity? I don't mean to malign our most august Greek and Roman authors, but De Materia Medica was written before the coming of Christ. Surely there is more we can learn about plants, insects, and animals by observing them in nature. And beyond that, I simply have a love for wild places. While I do not share your academic interest in nature, I must admit that I sometimes enjoy the solitude of a walk in the woods. And your other studies, was there anything else you excelled at? I kind of want to go for occultist. I wonder how that's going to affect the manuscript later. I used to access the university's library to pursue more esoteric interests. Oh, esoteric how? Mystical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination, purely academic, of course. Oh, of course. I started with Ficino's Corpus Hermeticum, and my interest only deepened from there. Quite interesting, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you more on this topic during my stay. I look forward to it, my lord. Ah, there is the Abbey. Way up that fucking hill. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you come to know Kirso at all? My family have been patrons of Kirso for, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Kirso still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. Well, there's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me. This is as good a place as any to create art. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. I think that's a good one. Well, Kirsa was more than a bit old-fashioned. Some of my friends think I'm mad for commissioning a manuscript from an abbey in this day and age. But, well, my family have been patrons of Kirsa for generations. It seems wrong to stop now, while there's still talent here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Grinnell a year ago. Thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well, the venerable Brother Piero. How venerable? He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Pierre has an incredible talent with color. Then I look very much to seeing it. Fuck yeah. Now I can't be in trouble for arriving late. We were escorting the Baron. Niklaus, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the Abbey. Yes, my lord. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Oh, what's that about? Nuns. Nuns are your business. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, Hirsau is a place out of time in more ways than one. You know Mother Cecilia. She seemed to recognize you. How are they closed? It's Pry. We are acquainted, yes. Let's see about that. Ooh. You a little bit too familiar with the mother? Ah, you must be Father Gernot. I am Lorenz, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. Ah, if you say so. I am not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I wrote ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Well, yes, I mean, no, it is no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Mm, yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you in there. I've been talking up the place. Don't even worry about it, Father. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Of course, Father. I'm eager to get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? He's not my problem. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the book hours? Should ask him when he's in a better mood. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthieu to pay me early. All else fails, I could liberate some money from the St. Christie. Whee! Find a way to get paid. Isn't that the big problem of life? Yeah, wait. What's that? Church. Cloister. It's cloistered up. That armory. Sneak into the St. Christie. Oh my god. Chapter house. Large garden. Courtroom and lavatorium. Ooh. Factory. Who are you? Sabat. God give you health, Master Mailer. Brother Sabat, I am surprised to see you still here. As am I. But I will be leaving soon, returning to Rome, as it were. I and my bishop regret that we could not reciprocate Father Rudolph's generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to our priests at the Council of Constance many, many years ago. Will you remain in Rome? That is up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Mailer, and see the highlands. God has blessed my home with a wondrous beauty. I would love to, someday. Still need to return to Nuremberg and open up my workshop. Yes, someday. Until then, if you're ever in Rome, I may still be around. I've only made it as far south as Florence, but I'd love to see Rome. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk. The townsfolk. I'm accustomed to strange looks, especially in rural places like these. But I have had kind words with the baker and his wife. Oh yes, the albums. Ulrich and Gret. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal someday. Gret seemed excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well. I certainly can make time. Yeah, for a story? Oh yeah. Thank you, Andreas. I look forward to it. God give you health. And I didn't return the greeting, so he's gonna die. Cemetery. Dormitory. That. Shit. Scriptorium. Oh, I can cut through the cemetery to get to the scriptorium. Perfect. Just what I need. Here. The apple trees have only started to bloom. It'll be months before they bear fruit. Okay. Interesting. It is interesting to have fruit bearing trees planted in a cemetery. A monument to the founder of the abbey. Fairly recent. The funds were donated by her descendants. Lovely bone structure. Whee! Okay. I think Old Bailey is right. Is that the scriptorium? Yeah, it is. And feed indeed. I mean, yeah. It's I actually I really like the idea. Oh wait. Can I click on these? No. I can just enjoy them. Feed the world anew. Neat concept. Give me that scriptorium. Guy? Hey, guy. Good day, Andreas. How's your morning going, brother guy? It's fine. More contracts for the Abbey. Which would you rather be making? Contracts or manuscripts? I honestly don't care, Andreas. As long as the abbot is impressed, he would have me write the first chapter of Genesis until Judgment Day. Does the abbot's opinion mean that much to you? The abbot and the priors both. You're lucky. When you're done with this, you're going home. I'm never going to see Burgundy again. I need to make the best of my next 40 years. Then I'll leave you to it. Jesus, to be like, yeah, I've got 40 years and then I can clock out. Oh, fuck. God bless you, Andreas. How are you feeling today, Brother Adok? Ah, Mill. Ah, Mill. That's easy. I'm well. Well done, my son. It is early. I will give you a much harder one later. I look forward to all of your anagrams, Brother Adok. Oh, that's neat. Literal nut. Ah, yes. Until then. That's a great way to use. Yeah. I mean, if an animal, if a fish passes away, it's a great way to use them. Andreas, God bless you. So good to see you. Good morning, Brother Piero. Good to see you as well. I don't like this weather. My bones ache. Means a storm's coming. Big George Gertner says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell the storms coming. Brother Adok has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming. Don't forget, Brother Guy, the fate of the youths who jeered at aged prophet Elisha outside of Bethel. Are you comparing yourself to a prophet, Brother Adok? I'm comparing you to an impudent youth, whom the Lord is in his ineffable wisdom may choose down to strike. Brother Guy, please show more respect to Brother Adok. You're being mean-spirited. Calm yourself, Brother Adok. You're too sensitive to Guy's joke. Yeah. I am old, Andreas. Every slight against me stings with the fire of 1,000 watts. But I will pray to God for the strength to endure this wickedness. Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose that means Prior Fenric is not overseeing us today. He was here, but he had heard Lorenz Rothvogel had arrived, and he hurried out like a little mouse. Fenric is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Rothvogel. It is pathetic. You feign kindness to Father Abbot and our prior only to speak about them like this, behind their backs. It is shameful. Oh no. Oh no. Baron Rothvogel, his manuscript. I just realized they even want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course that's why he's visiting. Perhaps if you were younger and faster, you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons' visits. Jesus, Guy! What's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anyone else. So naive. Watch your mouth, or I'll give you something to worry about. Guy, someday you will stand where Piero is, and a young monk will stand where you are now. Yeah. Shut you up. Anyway, what's the problem? The Baron is just one client, and he has to wait. Why did it say that anyway? I know what they're gonna say. He's not like anyone, exactly. He has powerful friends, including the Prince, Bishop Pressing. Kirso is already out of favor. Father Abbot does not want to have to deal with more attention. Well, if Prior Fenric isn't here, I'm going to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. That'll show him. Oh, that's right. I need to reference in der Mauer manuscript. What do you want, Andreas? A book. The In der Mauer manuscript. The Book of Hours. Your hair looks messy today. Did you get enough sleep? What do you mean? I mean, did you sleep alone, or... What do you want to know? It'd be nice to have something to think about during divine reading. Oh, spicy. We considered the Lord. That is such a boring answer. Just get the book. Ugh, that's all the way upstairs. Can't you get by without it? I'm sorry, but I really can't. I need to reference it for my work. Really? My feet hurt and the stairs are so steep. I'm just going to ask Illuminata to get it. Sister Illuminata? Andreas needs help finding a book and I don't know where it is. Andreas. Sister Illuminata. I'd like to borrow the In der Mauer manuscript, the Book of Hours. Yes, I overheard. Here, please return it promptly. God damn, already. She's on it. Kiara, what are you doing? Buddy, I just started. God. Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming? Of course, your opinion is always welcome. I guess, okay, fine. What? Ooh. Yes, the composition is lovely. There's a joyful spirit in your arrangement of the figures. The contrast of colors is quite nice, rich and beautiful on their own, but not overpowering the scene. It is actually really nice. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. Something about it. It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work. Oh. That's fair. That's fair. That's what clients want. What do you want? Where are you in this work? I didn't know there was room for me in there. Or in here. Yeah. It is inescapable. We all put ourselves into our work, whether we realize it or not. What does this painting represent? It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs to the forest to forage on acorns before the slaughter. Andreas, the peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gernot. What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted. But it is not the way November is. Art is illusion, storytelling, but in their most sublime form. These images illuminate a path to truth. It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for truth. Yes, but with God's grace, this book of ours will outlive us all. What will it say to those who see it in a future generation, centuries beyond our comprehension? Some will gaze deep into your lines and paint to seek a deeper meaning. What will they find? But you need not listen to my opinions. They're just the thoughts of one old monk. There is no place for the monastic scriptoria anymore. In truth, this room is a place out of time. Doesn't make you sad. I admit, I'm still fond of the old styles of lettering and illumination. But even in my youth, I knew it could not last. The creation of books of art is no longer the province of monasteries. So be it. More people will be able to write, more will be able to read, and in so doing, be brought to truth. Don't you think there's a danger in anyone being able to write? Anyone being able to read anything? I think there will always be a place for artists like you and Brother Adok. Snub from Guy. And Brother Guy. It is so kind of you to say so, Andreas. But you need not be concerned for me. I have lived a long and happy. I have lived a long life and am happy to have served the Lord. When he calls for me, I am ready. Wow, we got that long without being interrupted. Pretty good. Ah, where's the time gone? It is already terse. Hearsay, probably. Too much talk. I must ask forgiveness for not honoring the rule. Until later, Andreas. Until later. Not our ink. The fuck? What you write in there? What'd you put? What's going on in there? Can I go there first? Nope, okay. Yeah, what the fuck did he write in there? With that occult symbol. Andreas, what was that noise? Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Illuminata. I knocked a bowl of paint to the floor. But then Prior Fenric came in, wrote one of his books, slammed it closed, and left. He was in such a hurry. I don't think he even noticed me. He was slamming books shut. Prior Fenric. You know better than that. Some of these manuscripts are quite delicate. He seemed to be in a great hurry. Illuminata confirmed. I think he's on edge since Baron Rothvogel arrived early. Which is why books should not be taken out of the library unless it is necessary for divine reading or work in the scriptorium. Oh, shit. Are you still mad at me for borrowing the Chronica Clara? Oh, that reminds me, there are a few more books I've been wanting to borrow. You can't be serious. You want more books? I think Prior Fenric has given you more than enough. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't ask for those books. He just gives them to me and asks for my opinion. If it's a problem, you should bring it up with Father Grenot or Mother Cecilia. What does she want me to say? Fenric just gives me those books. He hopes I have the same interest in the occult that he does and wants to talk about them. Yeah. You should just say you don't know what she's talking about. Deny it. Then tell her the truth. She knows Fenric is the one requesting the books. Why is she complaining to you about this? That asshole Fenric is the one borrowing the books. That's funny. Excuse me, sorry about that. It's funny because this is just how I'm mentally taking it in. I think I'd be a little bit frustrated by that. I should tell her to complain to them about it. I don't want to hear it. Maybe she wouldn't take that well, though. If that is a problem, I don't know what you're talking about. And then we'll just deny it outright. Andreas, I have enough wits about me to remember that Prior Fenric has withdrawn 5 books from the library. Books that I saw later on your desk, and later disappeared from the scriptorium entirely. How do you know that? Are you spying on us in the scriptorium while we work? Well, are you going to report that to the abbot? Yes, I did. So what? I mean, it's not me who's borrowing the books. Are you spying on us while we work? So what? If the books are damaged or go missing, I am the one who is held responsible. My concern for the books does not end at the library door, nor does my responsibility. Please understand that. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, what's all this fuss about Lorenz Rothvogel? Why is Prior Fenric so nervous? Lorenz? I didn't know you were familiar enough with the man to use his Christian name. Damn. Anyway, I haven't dealt with him personally, but the prior and Father Abbot have. I only know that he's purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years, and he paid enough to help the abbey when we needed it. Like what? What did he buy? I can't remember. You know, I have my own responsibilities to attend to. How about this, Andres? If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what I know about the Baron. Well, I was hoping to work on my masterpiece. I suppose I can help. I understand, but there's rarely a time when I am in the scriptorium and the brothers are not present. Thank you. It's for the good of the Abbey. Where should I begin? Out there, where you and your cohort have carelessly strewn books around the scriptorium. I will tell you what books I'm looking for, find them, and return them to me. The first are the 2 volumes of the Aeneid. Reddish covers, 14 inches by 10 inches, and 3 inches thick. God damn, she has those dimensions memorized. Innsbruck inches or Nuremberg inches? What? Nuremberg inches are What color are the covers again? Reddish. Oh, I know the ones. Sorry about that. I know the ones. They're among Piero's favorites. Keeps them by my desk. They're not his to keep. God damn. Yeah. Ooh. There's a fair amount to wear on these. I hope you don't mind. The volumes were old, even when Piero started to make copies. How long ago was that? 3 years. The Aeneid is not one of my favorite stories, but I understand why it appeals to Piero. Get out of that book. Aeneas chose his duty to the gods over his lover, Dido. Do you think Aeneas' sense of duty appeals to Piero? We all have our vocations. Brother Piero takes his more seriously than most of the others in this abbey. You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously. Andreas, I didn't have a choice in my vocation. Few women do. Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? Is being a woman that limiting? How would you know? True. She knows her life better than I do. You're right, of course. I appreciate that you understand how limited our roles and our choices truly are. Watch out! Don't step in the fire! Even in stories, we are maidens to be rescued, wed, cruel seducers of men, or wizened crones. Like Dido, we ordinary women are merely tools in the tales of men. We can never be protagonists of our own stories. No woman is exempt from that. From the empress to the nun, it is our lot. I suppose I understand now why you are not fond of the Aeneid. It is fine poetry for men. Now, the books, if you please. Yeah. Thank you. Next, Wretched Gurin. This is a printed copy, green cover, diamond pattern. I do not have the size in this ledger, but hopefully the description is enough. I know the one you're talking about. Brother Adok was reading it. Oh, can I only grab the right one? I think so. Get off that horse. You don't know how to ride. The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. Jess, how are you doing? It's good to see you. It goes well. Jess, Charles Slayer, and newly promoted. Congratulations, Jess. Sorry, I saw your announcement in Discord. Congratulations. I'm so fucking excited for you. Oh, it's so fucking cool. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic, fan-freaking-tastic hump day. And y'all, if you aren't already following Jess and hanging out in her streams, what are you doing? Please give her a follow and check her out next time she's live. This is one of the most hilarious streams ever. Made Choo Choo Charles so much heckin' fun. Seriously, it's so much more fun in your stream watching you play that game. Oh, I hope you are doing well. I've been all right. It's been a low sleep week, so I'm pushing through. I actually think I might be ending in a little bit, doing shorter streams because, hey, energy. Oh, they did, yeah. That one is, it's sometimes very favorable to call that a game. Oh, but that was a ton of fun watching you play that. I hope you're having a wonderful week. And yeah, a bit nervous but pumped. Yeah, been a busy but good week. Fuck yeah. Love to hear it. Medieval Fabio. We kind of are a medieval Fabio. I didn't even put that together. We're kind of we're hanging out by the nunnery and stuff. So we're kind of flirty. Maybe more flirty than we should be. Oh, but seriously, that was such great news to hear. I hope you're having a fantastic one. I hope you're doing something to maybe celebrate or, I almost said celebrate twice, but brain words. It's so good to see you, Jess. Oh, and this game's really fun. I really like it. The style of it is just goddamn beautiful. I've been meaning to give this a start since November, and I'm finally getting to it. lot of dialogue, gotta say, but it's been really heckin' fun. Oh, the beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the Abbey owns a copy. We don't. It belongs to Amadea Rusco of Lugano. It's a Venetian edition. It's quite valuable. Been curious about it for a while. Yeah, me too. It kind of dropped out of nowhere. And it's neat. It was like, it's by Obsidian. And it was one of their side projects. It's like, hey, we could put something out and just drop it onto Games Pass. This neat little medieval game. It's apparently there's going to be a murder mystery that happens in it. We haven't quite got to that point yet. It's kind of been all background, but it's been a lot of fun. He loaned it to us 5 years ago. It was subsequently lost, and the abbot has received 3 letters about it. I've certainly seen the brothers enjoying it. That book is not appropriate reading for Benedictine monks. My, oh my. Uh-oh, hand on the hip. A baby is sold to pirates, raised a servant, then lives a life of adventuring, wooing princesses, and fighting in tournaments. You forget the best part. In the end, Guerin learns he has royal blood. The son of a duke. Son of a duke. He reigns as a king and dies a pious hermit. It's not to love. Benedictines should be dreaming of reconciliation with our Lord, not lusty adventures. What's the harm? I suppose you're right. It's better suited for knaves like me. Ooh, a little flirty. It is not my place to reprimand anyone for reading stories, least of you, Andreas. Still, we must be on guard. Fantasy leads to temptation. Temptation leads to hatred. Hatred leads to the dark side. No, wait, sorry, the wrong thing. Temptation has led to the downfall of many men and women. Sometimes, yes. But books like this, it's all the same type of fantasy, isn't it? To die better than we are born. And what's the problem with that? Why shouldn't a peasant dream of being king? Holy shit, saying that in 1518? There is neither Jew nor Greek, neither slave nor free, neither male nor female, for you are all one in Jesus Christ. Giggity, I'm sorry. We're all in him. We may be one in Christ, but we are not equal in this world. She just said that. Oh. Darkside had cookies. Can't find them. You know, we're working on getting a bakery. Jesus Christ, Giggity was not on my bingo card today. you know, I'd like to bring a little something. God, imagine if that was on your bingo card. Just every day, you're just waiting for it. Just, okay, someone gonna say something slightly raunchy about Christ? Really? It isn't this world you should be concerned with, Andreas. It's the outer world. They're coming. The aliens have learned of us. But the book, Andreas, we must return it. Or would you like the abbot to receive a 4th letter? Oh no, a letter. My goodness. It's so bad. In truth, it's unlikely you'd be considered liable under Bavarian law. Let's throw him. Let's do it. I knew we studied law for a reason. Oh, are you a legal scholar now as well as an artist? I have dabbled in the law. Well, actually, I did study law at university. I don't care. I'm not concerned about the legality of it, but the principle. The book, please. God damn. Aliens. Always alien. There is only one book left. Then you will be freed from bondage. What if maybe we just stayed in bondage a little bit longer? Illuminato. A dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches thick. No, 5 inches across. Excuse me. Mine's somewhere else. 2 inches thick. She's very concerned with the dimensions of the book. She's very particular. Oh, I remember that. I believe Brother Guy was ringing it. Yeah, that effing guy. He put it over here on a stool like a dingus. Bondage a little longer, 5 inch thick, you know. Sounds like a good time. Now that I think about it, Guy has always been guarded about this book. Like he was hiding it. He's hiding his smut. Very good, please bring it here. What is it anyway? Oh, maybe I should have learned French at some point. Damn it, I chose the background that didn't have French. Why are you asking so many questions? Just give it to me. Oh, why are you so interested in it, huh? What does it say? Why won't you tell me what this book is about? Exactly. Because it's a dangerous book, Andreas Mailer. One of the previous abbot. The previous abbot tolerated. Oh, I get, sorry. Took me a second to parse that sentence. One, the previous abbot tolerated, in spite of a papal order to destroy it. 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies were to be burned. Its author shared the same fate. What? Why? I don't know, Andreas. It isn't my place to question the judgment of one bishop, much less 3. And before you ask, no, I haven't read it, but I know it contains a dialogue between love and reason. There's some spicy scenes in there, spicy illustrations. The book is dangerous. When did the bishops condemn it? Hovering is not an answer. Oh, 200 years ago. What? Why? Why is it still here? Because Father Matthias loved books. All books. He didn't want to see it destroyed. And he was right to do so. Books shouldn't be destroyed, even if their content is in question. Let's keep this smut book. The Holy Church does not share your opinion. It is their law we must contend with, not your emotions. I've already said that I've been reading Luther, so the church was wrong, lady. Okay? I'm not going to debate this with you, Andreas, and Father Matthias is gone. We should honor his memory and keep this book alive. It is not my place to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Gernot learned it was in our possession, he wanted it destroyed. Wait, it's not just one former abbot. Because if it was supposed to be destroyed 200 years ago, then that means every abbot except for the current asshole has said, no, don't burn it. Why would we break our tradition of not burning this book? Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows it's here. Well, I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it. God damn. What? Why not? What are you going to do with it? Learn smutty French is what I'm going to do. Read it and become a French heretic. That's not funny. I'm serious. Give me that book, or our deal is forfeit. I won't tell you anything about Baron Rothvogel. It's okay. He'll tell me anything I want to know. Consider the sound theological reasons for allowing this book to exist. I appeal to your duty as the librarian of this abbey to not destroy this book. I propose a compromise. I will take the book from the abbey, far away, like into the town. It's like a short leisurely pace away. Okay, maybe her sense of librarianism. My duty is to God and the vows I made. To the rule. To that guy? Wait, what's this? Okay. Well, what about the librarian's rule? The rule to protect books. What? Persuade Illuminata. Oh, is that all the fuck ups I made? Yeah, my persuade check failed. No, you just made that up. Consider the sound theological reasons for allowing the book to exist. More sound than a condemnation from the 3 bishops of Paris? Fuck. Maybe I should have been more helpful to her. I mean, who are you going to trust? Them or me? She's gonna fail like 3 persuasion checks. Thank you for making my decision so easy. Did you leave university voluntarily, or were you expelled? Fucking shade. I propose a compromise. I will take the book far away from the abbey. It'll be gone by the time Father Granot asks about it, and if you like, you can say I stole it. I doubt he'll make a fuss about me stealing a book he wanted destroyed. I don't like this, Andreas. It feels wrong in my heart. God damn. It feels right enough in my heart for the both of us. That is horrible. Don't say that. No. No. Yeah, of course that's a failure. That's a horrible line. Don't say that. A lot of ones. Yep. Getting those crit fails out early. Oh, I don't think so. That doesn't even make any sense. No, it doesn't. We have nothing more to discuss. The book stays with me. So be it. It's okay. I just had to sext. Really? That's the bell for sext. The brothers will be sitting down for dinner soon. I should see if Otto is around and still wants to eat with me. I think he's working by the guest house below the abbey. Cool, just saved. Oh, the brothers should be in the rectory for dinner. Refectory for dinner. Now is a good time to sneak into the sacristy. Oh yeah, I'm also apparently going to steal. Oh yes, the medieval sex bell. Yeah, wait, you know, we're all sexting with each other. It's very medieval, you know. Oh, that's where we get the modern term sexting from. Let me get that one in. And they did mention bondage earlier. I wonder what Prior Fenric was doing with this book. He was doing Fonzie hands. In the library of the University of 5 Churches. The Hungarian call it Pex? Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. That's where Fenric is from. Doctor of Theology, George of Grand. A friend of his? Oh shit. That. No. Oh, underlined. Ah! The Speculum Astronomae. Albertus Magnus. Defense of Astrology. Odd name for that, I gotta say. Did not think that I'd be saying speculum today. Sloppy bookhand. Couldn't have been produced by an abbey of note. Bastard script. Burgundian? Flemish? Not from here recently. Not from here and not recently. What's that? That's definitely Fenric's handwriting. Between the lines and in the margins. Is he noting the text for the University of Pex? Probably not. Is he noting this text for personal use? I think personal use. He's using it. In any case, it's a thorough commentary. Oh shit. What's that? What's this? It looks scribbled. Not even Fenric. Not like Fenric to be so sloppy. He didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? I did learn Greek. Suck it, game. I may not be able to read the French schmut. Schmut? But I can read this. That doesn't make any sense. That's not even a word. Just a jumble of letters. Must be some kind of cipher. What's the key? I suppose I'll figure it out in due time. But I'll copy this all down for reference later. Oh, it didn't save. Now save? Save. Save. If I do that. I just... There we go. Now it's saved. Just had to hop a couple screens. Oh, all right, y'all. I think that'll be me for today. Whoop, just gonna hop over here real quick. Oh, hi. Oh, thanks for hanging out, y'all. This game is really interesting. I'm glad that we're digging into it. I'm kind of excited where it goes and what all we can kind of do with some of our choices, because we've already been kind of kind of called out for one or two things that we've said already. And I'm learning about the fact that there are persuasion checks. So that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind in the future. Oh, and Draco and Jess, thanks so much for hanging out, y'all. It's been wonderful. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your evening, time zone, day, whatever and whenever it is for you. I hope to see y'all around Twitch again sometime. Odious, hi! You joined just in time for the ending. I hope you're having a good one. It's good to see you. Happy hump day. Poor timing. I hope to see y'all again somewhere on Twitch, either here or elsewhere. 'Cause y'all wonderful. Thank you so much. Bye.